So as I mentioned, the base is built on top of these adjustable feet I got from Amazon, and they seem pretty substantial. They're quite sturdy, rigid plastic of some sort, with two adjustable sections to them that can go from basically whatever the 0 point is up to 5.5 or 6 inches in height. So you can kind of see in the front right hand corner here, it's the lowest point, and on the left hand side, it's starting to increase, and the back left corner is the highest point, because my backyard slopes for water drainage. So I have them adjusted to be level across the whole platform. The base is built out of 2x6 pressure treated lumber. The section at the back there is covered on the bottom side by 1/4 inch spaced galvanized mesh as a rodent protection, because in between the joists and that section there is 2 layers of rigid foam insulation. You don't see that here, but it ends up going in before I put the subfloor on. So essentially there's 3 inches of rigid foam insulation, and then on top of that will be 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood. One of the features that I kind of liked that I did was the 2x6 skirt around the perimeter is completely seamless, or screwless I should say. All the screws are done from the inside, so you don't see any screw holes from the outside, and I was able to get some really nice clean miter joints at the corners, so it looks pretty clean as a finished product. I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see, we have the 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood subfloor down now, and I'm starting to erect the two side walls. The left wall is 7 feet 3 inches, and the taller wall on the right side is 8 feet and 3 inches. That's just because I had 8 foot 2x4s plus the bottom and top plate, and the same with on the other end. So I cut it to 7 feet and had the top and bottom plate. I left the front area, which is the porch, without subfloor because I plan to have decking board on there, and that obviously doesn't need a subfloor, and I'm going to want to allow for drainage with snow and rain and all the rest, so that's going to remain open until I'm ready to put the deck board down. Here we have the front and rear walls up. I framed out the doorway for the glass shower door that I got off Marketplace. I know the header isn't technically correct, but with the wall height being 7 feet and the door being 84 inches, I had to make do with kind of a makeshift header, as you see there, but I figured it's not a load-bearing wall, so it should be perfectly fine like this. It's reinforced. I have both Jack and King studs on there, so I don't really foresee any issues with that. And the glass door should look sharp, give it a bit of a modern look, give some added light, and yeah, I think it'll look great. And here we have the roof trusses going up. I left them long on purpose because I just didn't know at that point whether I wanted a large overhang on that side or not, whether I was going to run pot lights there. So I figured I'll just leave them long. I'll cut the plywood on the roof to size, and if I needed to add more I could, but I just basically used the sheets I had, which were 4x8 sheets standard, and I ended up actually cutting them to about a 6-inch overhang, so it worked out perfectly. And there's that stick again holding it square. And so here we are. This is kind of the progress point we're at in this video. I have the exterior walls sheathed, except for that little portion at the top there. Have the fascia boards on the roof. I've cut the roof trusses to size. Have the fascia board on. The plywood is all cut to size. And I actually also have on my roof roofing paper. No shingles yet. I threw some tarps up there for the snow, which will hold until I'm ready to put the shingles on. See you next time.